Hello, lost souls. My name is Nyla, and I will be your guide through the abyss. Today, we're going to talk about silence, or sacred silence. Um, as someone who was diagnosed, I don't really believe my diagnosis is accurate, but that's for a whole other reason, a whole different reason. But as someone who was diagnosed with ADHD, um, I know that silence is supposedly supposed to be very difficult for us, right? Um, but here's the thing: what's really difficult is taking your attention off of all of the distractions that we have around us. Social media, YouTube, video games. Your mind is constantly being overstimulated, and and while you're allowing that to happen, while you're allowing your mind to be overstimulated, you're not going to have the ability to sit down and be quiet, or sit down and just be in the silence. Um, so I would recommend that you um at least for 10 minutes, for just 10 minutes, turn everything off, find yourself a comfortable place, somewhere comfortable, and just sit 10 minutes. That's it. You know, train your mind to be comfortable with silence. And I say this because silence is, or was, one of the most important parts of my awakening. Finding out that I could, if I really, you know, just turned everything off, sit in silence and be with my thoughts, be within the present moment. Um, because while I was on social medias and I was, constantly watching YouTube, my mind was racing. My mind was always on something else. My mind was always looking for the next big dopamine shot, right? And and that stuff is really keeping us in a state of ADHD. Um, that kind of stuff is the biggest issue here. Um, and you let me slow down. You don't have to sit in complete silence. Um, you can do what I do. I like to listen to handpan music while I'm meditating. It's not completely silent. It's not dead silent. I know for some of you ADHD people, that will be a lot easier for you to do. Um, and I specifically like to listen to a channel called Malt Martin. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel, and uh his handpan music is really good, and it's really helped me. But like I was saying, being within the sacred silence is a fundamental part of helping you to deepen your connection with yourself and to really dive deeper into the self. And it's done, and even if you're not going through an awakening and you're just, you know, watching this because you're curious. Meditation and silence can really reset your mental state, your mental and emotional state. It can really help to um, you know, calm you and to remove anxieties and to remove um, stress and it can help you to to calm your anger, to align yourself, to ground yourself. Um, and a lot of people, they will see this video and they will, especially the ADHD crowd, they will sit there and say that it's impossible for them. Well, as someone who has ADHD, I can tell you, from my own experience, it's not impossible. It's not impossible to do. Um, what you're doing is you're creating that reality by telling yourself that it's impossible, that it is impossible. Because the more you tell yourself it's impossible, you will actively make it impossible for yourself without knowing it. And I know that sounds a little bit cuckoo, but as someone, but as someone who experienced it themselves, um, before I really got into meditation, I would um, I would watch videos about it all the time, and I believed that it would help me, but in my mind, I was constantly telling myself that as some having ADHD, I would never be able to sit still long enough. I would never be able to clear my mind. My mind would always be racing. My mind would always be, off somewhere else. Um, and that's the lie that they want you to believe. Um, especially in the online, especially online. That's the lie they want you to believe. They want you to believe it's impossible. They want you to believe that you can't do meditation, that you can't achieve a meditative state, that meditation is just not for you. And those people are a part of the matrix. They are a part of the system that keeps you in a state of lack, in a state of um in a state of false self, in a state of ego, in a state of uh just mental gymnastics. It's mental gymnastics. That's what it really is, right? It's mental gymnastics. They're telling you this so that instead of going and being with the silence and getting into meditation, that you stay focused on their content, that you stay focused on whatever big problem social media is invented for itself. You know, it's all a bunch of um it's all a bunch of traps in order to keep you within the ecosystem of social media, of YouTube, of whatever it is that you have on your phone or on your laptop, whatever it is. that you're using on a daily basis, um, it's a trap, and it will keep you stuck in that trap if you continue to believe what they're telling you, that you don't have the ability to sit still and be with your thoughts, that you don't have um uh the ability to clear your head, the ability to sit and just not think, right? And that's what and they will tell you this no matter what you do, no matter where you go. Even therapists, um, they have a specific, they have specific things for specifically for ADHD. They have um, a way that they act, or or a way they have a specific system for people with ADHD that is supposedly, supposed to help because the other ways are impossible. Um, but I fully believe that all of that is a lie. It's an invention created by the Matrix in order to keep us in a state of lack, in a state of the false self and the ego and in pain body and it's all just one big circular system. Um, I would say if you are stuck in that mindset of I can't, I would tell you to do it anyway. Do it anyway. Just because you can. Just because. Do it anyway because it's going to help you, right? Go find comfortable spot, put on some music, not, distracting music. Um, put on some simple music or just sit in silence and whatever thoughts come to you, just observe them, right? Observe them. Sit observe your thoughts, but don't get lost in them. Um if you find yourself getting lost in certain thoughts, I would say find a mantra to to say to yourself in your mind in order to recenter yourself, right? Find something that works for you. Like me specifically, I am a devotee or child of Hecate. So um when I when I start to get lost in a specific thought, I will start chanting Hecate, Hecate, Hecate over and over and over again in my mind, and I will just focus on that. And then when I've recentered myself, I will go back to observing my thoughts, you know. And if I get stuck, then I go back to the mantra. I go back to the chanting, right? And that's how that system works, right? But like I said, you don't have to be in complete silence. You can find uh, you can listen to the sounds of the ocean. You can put on some rain sounds. Um, whatever helps to put you in that state of relaxation and help you to clear your thoughts and your emotions so that when those thoughts do come around you don't get lost or yeah you don't get lost in them. You can sit there and you can just observe them. You can become an observer of yourself, and you can deepen your connection with yourself. Um, it also helps to learn more about yourself, to be deeply in tune with yourself, and to understand why you feel the way you feel. Why you're having the thoughts that you're having, right? So anyway, that's all that I have to say about that. I hope I hope my ramblings here have been somewhat helpful for you. Um, I'm a little bit nervous right now because my parents should have been home, and they are not home currently, so they could barge in at any moment. But anyway, I am going to get into today's reading. And today we're going to use the Moonology deck again. Right. Guidance and wisdom for the collective's highest good, please, Spirit. Guidance and wisdom for the collective's highest good. Actually, I think today I'm gonna pull two cards. Let's get a more cohesive image what's going on for you guys. So the other deck that I'm using is Seasons of the Witch. Yule. I used that deck in the last video. And as I said in the last video, there's a card in here that is not YouTube friendly, so if it does come up, I will not be showing it to the camera. Right, let's get into this reading. Let me pull the books out so I can look at these cards in the book after I flip them over, after I do the card flip. Alright, let's get into it. So, we have New Moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Yeah. And the other card is Cold Moon. Take with thy dearest of moments, release me for their tongue, and nourish me with light. Right? It's time to take action. Right, right, right. And it is this card is really ironic for this video. It's time to take action. Um, it's time to just go and do. You know, stop listening what everybody tells you to. You know, go and be in sacred silence. Just go do it. Stop allowing your mind to control your life. Stop allowing your ego to control your life. Stop allowing social media and you know influencers and the news. Stop letting that stuff influence you. If you want to go do it, go do it. Um, you can do it. I did it. And believe me, I never thought that I would be able to do it. But let's look this card up in the book and see what it has to say. Right? Planet Aries. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. This card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune in your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you are asking about. The caution: don't go too fast, and forget your manners. Treat people as well as you charge your words. Treat people as well as you charge your words, your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. Right? So spirit is basically saying go for it, you know? Go be in that sacred silence, you know? Go find yourself a good comfy place to meditate, you know, and you will have success. You will. Spirit said it. Spirit said it. You will have success. You will be successful in your endeavors. So go do it. Go be in that sacred silence. You can do it. All right. So let's look at this. Look at. Oh, let me show you the card first, right? All right. So let's get into this cold moon card. Let's see what the book has to say about it. Where was it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Not seeing it. Oh, might be on the first page. Cold Moon. There it is. Page 44. Alright, here it is. The cold moon is a full moon that occurs in December. Like all full moons, it represents illumination and brings clarity to things that have remained hidden. A full understanding of your situation allows you to release what has held you back and see resources you may have missed otherwise. Now, now is not the time to give up. There is support and help for you. The cold moon is shining on your spread, guiding you to see how many resources you have. You have many to look. It, you have you may have to look in unexpected places that perhaps have escaped your notice until now. Or you may need to change in perspective. You could be focused on what's wrong rather than seeing the additional pathways to success that are available to you now. And that's another thing about meditation. Um, it can help you to clear your mind and see uh, well, meditation and sacred silence, but it can help to clear your mind and see um pathways that you may be overlooking, you know. Uh, it can help you to see the um to gain knowledge about certain situations that you know might be going on in your life, and you don't see a solution to it. Meditation and the sacred silence can help you to look at those situations in a different light and help you to find a way to you know uh find a way to take another path, you know, to look at it differently, to see it in a different light. And in doing so, you know, you might discover some things that within those situations, or within that thought that you're having, or uh, within your life, you know, you might be in a state of lack, or you believe that you're in a state of lack. And meditation can help you uh, to really observe that thought, and the implications around it, to realize that you're not really in a state of loss. You have everything that you need right now in this moment, right? And it can help you to uh to discover, you know, what you need in this moment. What exactly is it that you need? Rather than, you know, going through the hustle and bustle and hurry and rush of everyday life, you can sit down, be still, and really understand what it is that you have, you know, and the situations that you're going through, and all of the roads and avenues that surround it, you know. But anyway, that's going to be all for today's video. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like, leave a comment down below. I hope this video has earned your subscription, and I will see you guys all in the next video.